Good morning, everyone. My name is Vidhi Gupta. I am assistant professor in Jaipur Engineering College, Kukas, Mechanical Department. Today, in this lecture, I am going to discuss about hydraulic turbines, which come under the topic of fluid mechanics subjects in the fourth semester of BTech. Basically, we will start with what hydraulic turbines are and with their classifications further. In the first slide, I have discussed about the introduction of the turbine, what we means turbine, how we define turbine, what turbines do to our day-to-day life, or how we use them. So, firstly, hydraulic turbine is a prime mover that uses the energy of flowing water and convert into a mechanical energy. That means when a water is flowing with a high speed or with a high pressure, that energy of water is going to be converted into mechanical energy. That mechanical energy is further going to be converted into electrical energy that we use. It is in a form of raw energy. We have to convert that mechanical energy into electrical energy. Since the medium of the fluid is water, these turbines are also known as water turbines or hydro turbines. Why we call them as a hydraulic turbine? That means anybody can ask you why we are calling them hydraulic turbines. Hydro means water. That's why these are known as water turbines also. Hydraulic turbines coupled with hydro generators forms the so-called hydro units, which are widely used now day to day for generating electrical power. That was the introduction of a turbine. I think I have explained enough of what we can understand with the turbine. Turbines are actually a prime mover. That means when water is falling from a height, that it must possess some kinetic energy. Obviously, when it is falling from a very high height, with a high velocity. High velocity means kinetic energy. Kinetic energy formulates as half mv square. If velocity is high, that means it is having a enough amount of kinetic energy. Since it is flowing from a height, it is also having some potential energy. That kinetic energy and potential energy is further converted into a mechanical energy. How it is converted into a mechanical energy, how turbine works, we will discuss further. But here I am going to give you a brief summary that how it works. The Since the water is falling on the turbine, it turbine is classified in turbine is actually consist of different parts, which are as runner, blades, shaft, bearings, and then mover, and then it is connected to a generator, electrical generator. When water falls from a height, it falls on the runner. The runner is having some blades. That flow of water with a high speed and from a high height cause a rotor or runner to move. When the rotor or runner start moving due to the force applied by the water, the rotation of the runner caused our shaft to move further. The rotation of shaft then generates our mechanical energy, and further it is converted into electrical energy. I think I have explained sufficiently that what is turbine and how it works. In the next slide, I have discussed about the classifications of the turbine, how our turbines are classified, and how we actually categorize them. There are many type of turbines we are using now in a day, now in day to day life. But how they are classified? They are classified on basis of head, basis on hydraulic action of water, and basis on the direction of the flow of water in the runner. On the basis of head, they are classified into three types, that are high head turbines, medium head turbines, and low head turbines. What do you mean by high head turbines? It is depicted by its name also, that high head means it is having some height, and that height is high enough. So these are classified into high head turbines. High head turbines have a minimum height of 250 meter. That means the height for high head turbine should be more, or should be it should not be less than 250 meters, right? Now next one is medium head turbine. Medium head turbines have the height of in the range of 60 meter to 250 meter. That means for defining a turbine as a medium height turbine, we should we should be confirmed that the height of the head of the water from which height the water is flowing on the runner blade, it should not be less than 60 meters. The third category is low head turbines. What low head turbines? Obviously, by name, as I already said, that from the name we are getting what they might be or what they might be defined as. So low head turbines are defined as the turbines which are having height less than 30 meters. That means minimum height requirement for defining a turbine as a low head turbine is 30 meter. For medium head turbine, it's 60 to 250 meter, and for high head turbine, it is more than 250 meters. The next classification is based on hydraulic action of the turbine, and the last one is on the base of direction of flow of water in the runner. So firstly, I'll discuss on the direction of the flow of water on the runner, because on the basis of hydraulic action of water, that is impulse turbines and reaction turbines are the most important part, and I want to explain them in elaborated way, or I want to explain them in a manner that it could be explained it could be explained further, and it can be connected by further topics, right? So firstly we will discuss our turbines on the basis of direction of flow of water in the runner. In that, first one is tangential flow turbine. What tangential flow turbine? As I said, the names of the turbine themselves themselves explaining what they means. I said earlier that based on head, these are classified on three types: high, medium, low. By the name we are getting that what high means, by medium means, and what low means, right? Now the third one category that I explaining was on the basis of water in the flow direction of flow water in the runner. The first one is tangential flow turbine. Tangential. So in the tangential flow turbine, the water that is flowing on the blades of the runner flows in the tangential direction, or in the tangential direction to the blade. Means the jet that is striking to the blade of the water is tangentially striking the blade. That means the water jet is making a tangent to the runner blades. I think I am very clear what tangential flow turbines are. The next one is axial flow turbines. In axial, I missed one part, that is radial flow turbines. What radial flow turbines are? Radial flow turbines are defined as the turbines which are flowing in which the water is flowing perpendicular to the axis of rotation of shaft. That means in the direction which our shaft is moving, that direction should be perpendicular to the jet, or to the direction of the water from to the direction of the water from its coming. Like if it is flowing from a jet, then the direction of the jet or water coming out of the jet should be perpendicular to the axis of rotation of water. That I think it is clear that what radial flow turbines are. Now third one is axial flow turbines. Axial flow turbines means the water is flowing axially to the axis of rotation of shaft. That means the water is flowing parallel to the axis of the shaft. Or we can say that in simple language, if the direction of rotation of shaft is in one direction, then the flow of water should be in that direction, and that those directions should be parallel to one another. Okay, so we have till now we have read three types: tangential, radial and axial. I explained earlier, tangential means it should be tangential to the blade, runner blade. Radial means it should be perpendicular to the axis of rotation of shaft. Third one is axial flow turbine. Axial flow turbine means the flow of water should be parallel to the axis of rotation. And the last one is mixed flow turbine. What mixed flow turbines means? Mixed flow means that it is consisting of radial and axial flow both. That means the water that is coming to the runner blade should be perpendicular, and the water that is coming out of the runner should be parallel to the axis of rotation of shaft. So am I clear to all? I think I am clear, because I have explained to the level that mixed flow turbines are in which the water is coming perpendicular to the axis of rotation of shaft and getting out from the runner, that is parallel to the axis of rotation of shaft. This is the basic classification of turbines.